All right, got that. Okay. All right. We are live, guys. This is Indie Talk with Jesse and Jeryn, featuring now who's called the California Dream, the return of Jackson Black. How's
Oh,
it
it's
going,
great,
Jackson?
baby. It's great, baby. It's always great.
Oh yeah. What you got? What you drinking tonight?
Oh, dude, just got back from the gym, so this is just a little creatine,
Oh, okay. Great, Dean. There you go.
but it's so good. It tastes like Hawaiian punch, so I mean, got to put it on ice.
Yeah,
True.
there you go. Yeah. And yeah, for the fans, Jesse had another family emergency tonight, so he unfortunately had to bail out, but he does send his best to you, Jackson, and of course the Indie Talk fan base as well. So, however, I asked my other good friend Jesse. You might have seen him on some of my posts of Below Zero and Time Bomb Pro Wrestling. My other friend Jesse French, we got him in the left or right corner, however he appears on your screen. So had him help out tonight, and it's still Indie Talk with Jesse and Jeryn. So yeah. So yeah. What do you think so far, Jesse?
I'm like it. It's cool. Very cool.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah, let's start out. Let me got my notes there. Yeah, so it was almost 1 year ago when we had you on the show back on March 25th of last year. So I'm sure a lot of things have changed for sure.
Sheesh, dude, what a year! It was a crazy year. Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah. It's been
bonkers.
a lot. Yeah, wrestling and life for sure. So
Oh yeah.
yeah. Yeah, 2022 is, I mean, a lot going on, but I think for wrestling it was definitely a pretty good year of stuff that happened and unfortunate passings already, but it's yeah, getting through it and seeing what goes on. So but yeah, March 25th, we got you back on. It is January 19th today of 2023. So living a good start to 2023 with our shows. We've had a couple weeks of shows now, so excited to have you back and see what you're up to. So yeah, let's. Oh yeah, I think last time we didn't ask you one of the questions I was gonna ask you. So talk about how you got into watching wrestling in your early career.
Okay, so bro, wrestling was like I want to say 7 to 8 years old is like when I discovered wrestling. Like I didn't go to a live show till I was like 32.
Oh wow.
So like it was crazy. But no, wrestling I've been obsessed with wrestling forever. You know, everybody takes that weird like break in high school for like 3 years or 2
hmm
years or whatever it is. I took the break and then like I got back to it and life happened, but like before that, I'm the guy literally head like from the carpet to the ceiling all the way around the room in the closet there were like PWI posters like
Oh,
everywhere
oh,
everywhere.
oh, nice.
And like back then I would be like, okay, yeah, I got through school and like I have like insomnia. I do 3-4 hours of sleep. I'm always doing something. So
Mhm.
even then I had that stuff. It was terrible, but like you learn to live with it. Now it's no problem. But
Mhm.
I would like fall asleep at like 9:30 and like Raw would be over and I'd wake up at like 11:05. So I'd miss all of Monday Night Raw. And you couldn't go back and watch it. There was no like,
Oh yeah.
oh, it's on the network or whatever. None of that. So dude, I
Mhm.
always wanted to wrestle. Like life happened as it does to everybody. So I got in like late, but you know what? I'm in pretty good shape. I've worked out forever. I can go. I can go. So
Mhm.
went to the JPWA under Dr. Tom Pritchard, Glenn Jacobs, Kane. Graduated, stayed like 6 months there, and then like I say my first match was like January. It was someone in November, but I don't like it. You can count it if you wanted to, but I don't. I'd say so January. So since January, I've accumulated like a couple of titles. I've had a couple of reigns. I did some stuff like I managed to like work out with other promotions that I could defend my belt from a different promotion at their shows, and they were like totally cool with it. So I had like title defenses at like different promotions, and it was nuts.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I know. Not too long ago, you were the UWE Internet Champion, right?
Yep. Now I'm their Tennessee State champion.
Oh, you got another title. Okay. Or
Yeah,
you
I lost the
accumulated
other
another
one.
title since then. Lost the other one, but you got
I
another one.
lost the other one, but I got another one. Same night, like a Jericho story, kind of. Like I
Nice.
lost so I lose my belt against he's a pretty good wrestler. His name's Josh Strong. Uh, dude, he as I watch back the tape because I don't remember like what happened because he hit me with like one lethal injection type move, and I kicked out somehow. I don't know. And then he hit me, Then he hit me again, and I don't remember like waking up until like the ref was like, "Hey, you got to get out of the ring." And I was like, "Oh, where's my belt?" And they're like, "No, you don't have it anymore." So I'm sitting in the back, and like I'm like, "I want in the other match, brother. Put me in. I need in it." So I'm like screaming around like I've been beaten up already, but I'm like, I just lost my belt. I'm gonna go after another one. So there's like these two dudes that are in the ring, and I'm like, play my music.
Nice.
So they play my music,
Mhm.
and then I do what any self-serving heel would do. I dip out to the outside and I chill for a second because I'm tired. This match happened like immediately after. I was like, so I like
Oh,
sat outside. I'd go inside, punch somebody in the face, come back out. I was like, oh, and then I went in and stole it.
oh, nice.
The heist of the
Yeah.
century.
Oh,
Mhm.
it was good.
Oh,
I tried.
man.
That is a place that I try to insult people. Like be real. Like I gave like a scathing promo about everybody. I told them they had like what I say. They had stupid Wendy's hands clapping like seals, and like,
Oh,
and they were like, "Woo!" I was like,
they
I
were
hate
cheering.
this. Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate this.
Mm,
So that's how
yeah.
I won that belt.
Okay. That's exactly like Chris Jericho. Jericho calls people stupid idiots and they still cheer for him. So you're exactly like Jericho, I guess. So
It only
uh,
works in one town.
oh,
It
just
only
one.
everywhere else they
Mm.
hate my guts, dude.
Oh no.
But I love it. I love it. I love it. I
Hmm.
love their hate. It's fuel.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah. Oh, let's see. Oh, Jesse did join in the comments here. Look at my buddy Jackson Black, all dressed up. Yeah, you're suit and or shirt and tie and everything. There you go.
I'm not wearing the jacket. It's a little warm in the house, but it's around.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
but I'm the best dressed guy in most every dressing room I go to.
Oh, there you go.
Like dress
The
up,
classic.
be a professional, or don't. I
Yeah.
don't care. It'll get me
Or that.
spot, and you'll just look like a bum. Whatever.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah. You gotta look like the dream to be the dream. So
It's
yeah.
a so like backstory on that. I was
Oh, yeah.
like that other one. They wouldn't give me stick time, and I was like, I can't evolve a character when I can't talk. And I was like, I can do vignettes, but like, who does it serve? It serves nobody. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna be me, but I'm just gonna be me, and let's see how much
Yeah.
hate I could get off of these people. And I just came up. I was
Mhm.
like, I love Cody Rhodes. Everybody knows I have mad love for Cody Rhodes and Dusty.
Oh, yeah.
Like, listen, baby. Like, I love the American dream, baby.
He's got
Like,
a bicycle.
Yeah, there you
so
go.
the California dream is like an homage to like my where I'm from, but also like to the Rhodes family too. So that's where that came from.
Oh, yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, you got to keep evolving, just just like Chris Jericho too. So
One of the best in the
Evolution.
games at it.
Jackson. Oh yeah. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Chris Jericho's like,
reinvention.
I can't wait for Chris Jericho. God forbid it happens, but like if Chris Jericho ever gets like dementia, oh man, you're in for
Yeah.
a treat. He's gonna be
Yeah.
like so many people, and then you're gonna go in there one day and he's gonna have like the makeup, and I'm the pain maker.
He just starts reciting all of his old stuff.
A little bit of the bubbly.
With the bubbly.
Oh,
Man.
man.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a sad day when that happens, but it could be interesting.
Could be
Yeah.
a show.
Yeah. Jesse said a couple things. Jesse says, Jackson, how many belts do you have? What?
I have 2. I have 1 right now. I've won 2.
1, 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go. Oh, just those 2. Okay.
I'm always hunting though. I'm always hunting.
Always on the prowl. Oh yeah. All right. Jesse French tonight. The French
The mustard
man.
man.
The mustard man.
No, don't relate me to that brand. I hate French's.
Oh, you don't like the Frenches?
Oh no.
Oh man.
There's higher grade of mustard out there, okay? You need to know about it.
Yeah,
I don't even like mustard.
Not even. Oh man. Yeah. He's all right. What do you
You're
got,
a walking
Jesse?
contradiction.
I am a walking contradiction.
Oh man.
I don't speak French. I don't like French's mustard.
You're a fake.
I'm fake. I am the fakest
I'm
of the
fake.
Frenches.
The fakest.
Oui.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Fake French.
Ooh.
Yeah. Oh man. There we go. All right. What do you got, Jesse, for a question?
All right. I was gonna ask you, like, how is your Wrestle Talk TV going?
Well, I am no longer associated with that show.
Oh,
I've been off of it for like 2 months. I got my own show now.
that's why you did your own thing. Okay.
Yeah, it's a Jackson Black show. I've been like just reaching out to like people from like everywhere because like it's good to get a wide variety. So it's been going good though, man. Like I like since we last spoke, I got on that show. I was like trash for like 2 or 3 episodes, and then I figured out how to like deliver interviews. And I like getting people who are like, "Hey, what are my questions?" And I was like, "No, I want like a real answer from you, not some like I am a professional wrestler. I hate to drive long distances, but I do it because I love wrestling." Yeah, no. But it's been fun, dude. The other show is doing whatever the other show is doing. Yeah, no, I'm not associated anymore. But my show's fun. It's like on all the podcast networks too.
Yeah. Okay. Just didn't
Okay.
work out, or disagreements, or the best thing.
Yeah, you don't have to go.
Yeah.
You don't have
It
to go
was-
too into detail if you don't
it
want
was
to.
it was a culmination of like a lot of things, and
Mhm.
but for like the last little bit of it, it was dope because I was doing it with like Mark Jindrak too, and that was like super cool.
Oh,
And
that's right.
I could give him heck over being like, I'd be like, "Hey, dude, guess what? So I saw this Batista like clip, and it was really good." And like Mark Jindrak like was supposed to be in Evolution,
Oh.
but him and Randy Orton partied too much, so they sent him to SmackDown to be like the reflection of perfection, and Batista took his spot.
Oh, that's
Oh
right.
boy.
Yeah.
So like whenever
Yeah.
I'm out and I see Batista stuff, like I'll send him a message and I'll take a picture of me by it.
Nice. Oh, there you go. I mean, it's good ribs, so he appreciate it? He's like, shut up or something.
Oh, dude, like
He'll moan on
you got to be able to take it. Especially he was in this business forever, and that dude
Yeah.
was like in like he did manias, and
Oh yeah.
he fought like everybody, and then he went to Mexico and became like David Hasselhoff, which was crazy. I didn't know that.
Oh.
Like I googled it. He was like in CMLL and AAA. Dude was doing like telenovelas, and he's got like a Walk of Fame star. I'm like, dude, what?
What?
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's
No walk of fame.
dude. Mark Jindrak turned into David Hasselhoff.
He broke it big down in Mexico.
Huge, absolutely bonkers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know there's one clip he's posted it a couple times, like the one where he runs the ropes and does like that Undertaker splash thing, and I was like, that's for him to
Dude,
do
he
like that. It's really cool.
he runs from the ramp and then just like soars into the ring for a crossbody.
Yeah,
He
Insane.
jumps over that guy's head from standing. And the one that was the most bonkers thing I've ever seen, he drop kicks the guy that's on the other guy's shoulder. How do you do that?
Yeah. Mark Jindrak's so underrated, I think. So yeah,
Dude
but I don't
could
know.
go.
Oh yeah,
Super nice guy
I
too.
know. Oh, that's good. It's always good to meet the wrestler, and then they're nice in person and stuff. So yeah. Oh yeah. So when did you start your own show then? After you ended
I think, dude, like literally it was the next week. So like
next week? Oh, okay.
no days off. No days off.
Oh, okay.
I was just like, I hit up one of my friends, and I think, yeah. So I hit up my buddy Javi, who did like the show with me like the other day. We did one, and we did one just like we were just talking crap. I was supposed to have somebody on, but they bailed. Now I like am starting to get people that are like cool with it. But the first one, dude, it got like 3,000 views or something like that, and it was just on like a crappy Facebook Live. Like he had like dogs barking in the background because he lives in like Puerto Rico. It was like it was awful.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of how ours started. It was like we StreamYard it. It was all right audio, but I was like, I was like, oh yeah, we wrestling. I know how to talk about wrestling, and then I started the show and I had no idea what I was doing. So I was like, what do you do in wrestling? I don't know.
I watch
Oh,
a lot of Chris Van Vliet stuff.
No, you do. Yeah. He's probably the king of podcasting / interviewing for sure. So, yeah, he does such a good job with. Well, I'm sure he has help, but he does a good job with like reels and those CVV clips. It's always fun to watch that.
Like with the little. So he like gave it out in one of his videos. He's got a guy. He like shouted him out and everything, and he does like all those videos for him. He'll put the text in and like the gifs in and everything.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
I was like, I probably can't afford that. No.
Yeah. Can't afford the payroll of doing animations and stuff. But I was like, or edits like that. But I was like, that's so cool. You're able to produce like small clips fast, and they find out about you, and you're like, oh, that's a nice clip. They did a good job and pretty good interviewer. So yeah, probably the best out there for sure. Yeah, outside of like actual wrestlers that do it. So yeah. But yeah, shout out to Chris Van Vliet out there.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're not watching, but shout out to you.
Shout out. Your interview with MJF was hilarious. I loved it.
Oh yeah, that was. He was very weirded out about that. Like MJF is like straight character no matter what. So there's no kayfabing with him for sure. So
it's impossible to get that man to break character.
yeah.
Dude, I remember he did an interview back when he was at some other company. He's like, I sell all the seats in this terrible this crap building. and the chick, the interview girl was talking. He's like, "I need you to quiet down, sugar tits." I was,
Oh yeah, that's right. It's like, how do you say that with the straight face? I don't know. Oh man, probably
he's
king
got
of promos now.
he's got heat with his own family that like I know is probably not real, but it's so good because I love it. His mom's like, he's trash.
He's right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When you got heat with your own family in wrestling, you know you're over.
You're doing it.
Oh, the one and only. Yeah. Yeah, what do you think about the MJF Brian Danielson stuff going on right now?
Yeah. All I would say is
Yeah.
like I would never, ever, ever, ever mess with Brian Danielson ever. Probably not a good move. I would never. But have you seen MJF recently? The dude is a tank.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He's getting shredded for sure.
I'm just like, dude, you are. I love it. I love everything that everybody does. I don't think I have any terrible like anybody that's doing anything bad. Everybody's killing it right now. We're in like a.
Mhm.
I don't want to jinx it, but like I feel like we're in like that. It comes around like every 10 years, you know.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
feel like we're getting that again, and I love it.
Yeah, yeah. Bringing back the good professional wrestling and
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's been good overall. We're getting new companies, new wrestlers being born all the time, and a lot of people, a lot of they're everywhere. Like, who's this guy? He's good. So,
So many wrestlers.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. And then of course we got AEW Dark, and they're getting shout outs on that, which is really cool. So, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Lots of good people that I've like crossed paths with or are in the same area. Dude, this state is like a hotbed.
Mhm.
It is
Oh,
crazy.
hmm.
There's like a ton of people from here that are like all over the place. It's bonkers.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Has there
Like
been a couple people that you know that have been on Dark or?
let's go from okay, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
uh
Oh,
no,
oh,
there's a
I thought,
lot.
yeah, yeah.
Dylan McQueen was on there. Uh and then you have like Kinsey Page was on there. Uh you have people like Axton Ray, he was on there, Blanco Loco, uh who Caitlin Alexis, she was on there. She's JPWA student. And then you have like people in the NWA, you got like Silas Mason, AJ Kazana. AJ Kazana is JPWA graduate. Uh
Oh,
dude, that's cool. Like there's just so much talent. There's so much
mhm.
talent out here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I've heard. I've actually seen Blanco Loco one time in Minnesota, and he was a good wrestler, good mask, and the good Pokemon gimmicks. So it's interesting to see that for sure. So yeah, yeah. Oh, Jesse.
Yeah. I gotta ask. Currently, what are some feuds you're currently involved in?
Okay, so right now, um, I'm not really feuding with anybody at the moment. Uh, I'm working on something kind of like I can't talk about
Oh,
yet.
oh,
Uh, I'm doing that. I pick fights with everybody.
Hmm.
nice.
To be honest, like I pick fights with everybody. Like I'll go in
Mhm.
like live chats and like people are talking. And I was like, yeah, but that's why I beat you, right?
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
we're not even
Oh yeah.
we're not even talking. They're
Like,
like talking about like plants or something. I'm like, yeah, but that's why your shoulders are on the canvas like 1, 2, 3, huh? It's happened multiple times, right? And they're
mm.
like, dude, we're talking about tomatoes. And I was like, yep.
Yep. It's exactly right. I pinned you on the ground like a tomato. I don't
I'd say
relate this.
okay. I'd say my rivalry right now is with the entire town of Rockwood, Tennessee. Uh, it's just like a garbage like cesspool that you just want to drive past. Like I don't. People that live there have told me that and people were like, "Oh yeah, no one's gonna say that." People that live there said they wish they didn't live there, and I was like, "Yes, but you have like a family lineage of terrible, and this is where you congregate. So like Rockwood, you're a terrible city. No one wants to drive in it. They just want to drive past it."
Big heel move right there.
Eh.
So
No, it's like all like I don't even think Google Maps would go in there like, "Oh, this is trash. I got to get out of here."
nice. Gotta get over. We gotta keep getting footage of the US guys. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, yeah. Um. Oh, Jesse on Instagram says, "All right, guys, I'm out, Jackson. I will message you later. Jesse, thanks for filling in. Jeryn, I will hit you up later. So thanks for being able to join for a little bit, Jesse.
Yep.
On Instagram here. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Heel work is always important, and especially in the indies, because it's sometimes harder to get over as a heel in the indies. But if you're just make fun of the talent, and you'll get over for sure. So.
Okay. Speaking of, I got a good one. So I was at I was in EPW, which is Boonville, Mississippi.
Okay.
So they're like, okay, so it was like my second match there. I think it was like a TV taping, or maybe it wasn't. I'm not sure. So I go out, and they're like, "Do your thing," and I was like, "Okay." So I go out, and I was like, "Oh, it's great to be in Oklahoma," and I was like, "Somebody's gonna bite. Somebody's gonna bite," and they're like, "It's Mississippi," and I was like, I looked straight at her, and I was like, "Who cares? They're all dumps."
Nice. Yeah. Should have said
so
like same thing.
I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, but I love, and then like they'll be like, I love when people get riled up. I love riling people up. So like, I was wrestling this guy. His name is Trace Hunt. It was like a match I had up there with him, and he's like super over, like, shoo, he's over. He comes out looking like he's got like America everything. He's that guy. And so like his music kind of was like tapering, and he was doing his walk around. And I was like, "Hey, people in Oklahoma, why does this guy look like a walking PBR can?" And they're like, "Boo, this is Mississippi." And I was like, "Still a dump."
Nice. Yeah.
So we're wrestling around, and I'm like, we're getting to the heat, and I'm like choking them, and they're like, "Oh man." And I was like, "You know what you look like, lady?" And she's like, "Don't you talk to me. He's my favorite." And I was like, "I bet your family only keeps you around to use you to open cans, huh? Because you got one good tooth. Shut your mouth and sit down."
Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one.
Nice. That is true heel work right there. Midwest guys take notice.
Love it. Give me a mic and give me 2 minutes. Give me a minute and a half is all I need. I'll have them trying to kill me.
There you go.
And if not, you get your money back.
Guaranteed.
Refund.
Or maybe, I don't know. I don't endorse that statement.
Okay. Yeah. Get your money back, maybe. I don't know. I'm in Mississippi, Oklahoma. I don't care. So.
What's your Cash App? I'll get you in 7 to 10 business days.
10 business days. 10 business days are like a whole month in my time.
It's a long time.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, definitely good stuff.
So we got Bullet Bronson in the chat right now.
Oh, tell him he can get the smoke too. I'll knock him out of his spawn mask.
He says, "My boy Jackson Black. Jesse looks a little different."
Sorry, I didn't mean anything of what I just said.
Oh,
he has a question for you. It's who are 5 wrestlers in the indies right now that you would like to wrestle?
Ooh, that's easy. Jaden Newman, he's based out of Tennessee. Jonathan Gresham, does he count, or is he like Ring of Honor? I know he's on the indies.
I think he's more on the indies than ROH right now. Tech stuff. Yeah, I think he counts.
I'd like to wrestle like Daniel Garcia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's a guy out here. His name's Jason Kincaid, or he's like in one of the surrounding states. A technical wizard. I'd love to wrestle him. And like my throw up prayer guy, like I know he does like some indie shows, but he's like the top of my list is like Zack Sabre Jr. Like
Oh yeah.
that's my favorite.
Oh yeah.
But I guess
Mhm.
that was my 5. Bullet Bronson can get the smoke too. Tell him that though.
Catch these hands.
They're rated E for
Right.
everyone.
Yeah.
There you
These
go.
hands don't discriminate.
Mhm.
Nope.
Mhm. Yeah.
They just see stupid dudes in a Spawn mask. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm trying not to be a heel with him, but I'm healing him hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to do that with shows though. Like it's I kind of like let wrestlers do anything, or it's like 50-50, or a couple of wrestlers have done like full heel mode or character mode on shows, and it's interesting to see what they'll say and just how they'll get over. And I know usually when things happen like that, people start commenting more and just start. No, they start like cutting the promo on wrestlers and stuff. So yeah, it's all
I was
good
like,
stuff.
I'm a wild card. Like I can be
Mhm.
like super like, oh, it's nice to wrestle you, and then like I'm insulting like everything. I was like,
Yeah.
the way you breathe is annoying. Like
There you go. Oh man, yeah. Bullet Bronson says, "Hey now, El Lamo." Oh
hey
man.
now, hey now.
You're an all-star. Get your game on.
Yes.
There you go. Yes. Oh, we got Mr. Michael Pam from Michael's Corner in the comments here says, "Hello, guys." So, yeah, hello to you
Orale.
too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Michael and Michael's Corner right there. He does podcasting interviews in the Midwest and goes to many shows like I do. So, good guy for sure. Yeah. Um. Oh, I did that. A couple questions have been answered already. Oh yeah. Do you have any new wrestling merchandise that you have coming out or have currently?
I think I'm gonna do one for the show, and then I have a shirt that I'm about to put out too. I got 2 out on Pro Wrestling Tees right now. I got like the old school, the Jackson Black Let Us Walk. It's in like purple. It's fire. And then I got one that like legit gave me like, you remember when they had those white bloodline shirts?
Oh yeah.
I got one that says like always bet on black, and bro, it looks fire.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely really cool. Guys, buy some Jackson Black merchandise and support him. So
Please
yeah,
do. Please do.
support the dream, guys. He's just trying to be the dream. The
I'm
California
just trying to
dream.
dream. I'm
Just
just
trying to
California dreaming.
There you go. What is Bullet saying now? Bullet says, "Don't acknowledge him, Michael. He's a Matthias fan." What?
Oh,
Wait, Michael's a Matthias fan, or I'm a Matthias fan?
I think he's
Uh,
talking about me.
oh, you?
You know what? So am I. I am now too. I don't even know who he is, but I'm a fan now too. Just
He's
because
a
it
fan.
rubs you the
Just so
wrong
you
way.
know.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
they
he's a
they
bad
have
guy. You
a
guys will get along.
they have a championship match. Bullet and Matthias coming up shortly.
Oh yeah?
Mhm.
What's the
Yeah.
Next.
what's the strap? What strap is it?
Matthias is the current reigning champion.
Oh, like heavyweights.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
I
we
think so.
So Bullet's trying to be another masked guy taking on a big guy?
Mhm.
It's like
Yeah.
a
Hey, Rey
David.
Mysterio did it, so like there's a slim chance you might come away victorious.
Mhm.
It's a David and Goliath situation here.
Oh, dude, I went through that with this guy Johnny, and like I never won clean.
yeah.
I don't think
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
it
Oh
was
yeah,
like
that's right.
2
That was
months.
pretty much. Mhm. Oh, it just lasted 2 months.
It
Okay.
was like 2.5 months or something like that. And then it just became like expensive to go out that way. So I was like, what
Oh.
havoc can I create near me? And then I'm going to like
Mhm.
10-hour drives to Mississippi, which is
Oh,
bonkers.
An
Yeah.
hour drive.
Yeah.
Jesus. Wow.
the
Yeah, you
bullets.
said Mississippi. I was like, how far is that from Tennessee? It's
It's like
got to be a little
five
far.
5 hours. So it's 10-hour round trip.
Oh yeah. Oh, round trip. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
I was talking to
definitely.
a guy about Indiana, and that's only 4 hours. And I was like, oh, I could do that.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, eventually someday I'll get around to other states. I've been to Minnesota, North Dakota, and Wisconsin. So eventually I'll get out more into, so, I mean, there's of course so much wrestling out there as we were talking about. So much to see for sure. So, and I
Yeah.
know crowds in your area are pretty rowdy, so I gotta see that firsthand. So
Bro,
yeah.
the show that I wasn't at the last one because I was injured or whatever, but the one I was at before that, oh, it feels like ECW. I'm not even like trying to like make stuff up for the benefit of the promoter. Like,
Mhm.
holy crap. There was like
Yeah.
maybe like 260 there. And I got so okay, so backstory, this is fun. I was wrestling this guy, Tyler Foshi, super over there. So this was in Rockwood, Tennessee. So I came, and they've had like the longest in-state Tennessee rivalry. Like they have the longest rivalry in state. It started in like 1921. So I
With
come out to their rival team, which is Harriman, and I come out to their fight song.
oh, nice. Nice.
So I let
Ah,
it build for like 10 seconds, and they're on their feet already booing. And then I come out, and I look like a prick because I got like a sparkly jacket on, and I'm like
mhm.
just talking trash at everybody.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah.
so there's a point like we're going like so we go outside, and I post him. I like throw him into the post, and I put my arms up and walk around the ring, and I was like, "You're all trash!" And the level of boos that were coming, there's little kids flipping me off. They were yelling every profanity under the sun. Oh man, that was a beautiful moment.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, coming out the rivals thing, that's always an interesting thing to do for wrestling, and especially around here, if you're in Minnesota and you come out with a Packers jersey, you're gonna get booed for sure.
Oh
100%.
yeah.
I would make sure that I had like green and yellow gear.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this reminds me of this one time I was at this show and over here in Minnesota, we don't like the Houston Astros. And this one guy wanted like immense heat, just comes out in a custom Houston Astros jersey. Everyone's booing, yelling profanities, middle fingers left and right.
Mm.
It's like
Nice. Oh man. Yeah, yeah.
Nothing's, and then you're already like most of the way there. So whatever you do impactful in the ring after that is just like they're gonna hate you so much.
Mm.
It's like the reverse Mick Foley.
Oh yeah.
oh
That's true.
yeah.
Yeah. Bang bang. Yeah.
Bang,
Yeah.
bang.
Good bang.
Oh, that's a cool thing. I got to interview Foley.
Oh yeah, you did. That's right.
Still
Yeah, how
don't
did
have
that
the
go?
audio. It was tight. Like it was like a part of some giveaway thing. And this guy messaged me. He was like, "Hey, uh, I don't have a lot to say because like I guess Foley like autographed a belt and sent it to him because he won like a major competition." And he's
Oh,
like, "Hey, you want to interview Mick Foley?" And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, I do."
yeah. Mhm.
So like we're talking, and I asked Foley like a million questions, and he's like, "Okay, we got one question left." And I was like, "Oh, okay," because I had like 30 more, but we're good because he
Yeah.
was about to record Foley's pod, and I was like, "So when you were like getting into character for Mankind, was it like hard to get into that headspace because like you were just like and like and he was like, "Oh man, it was off." So apparently I didn't even know this, like for 2.5 months, he would go to like the arena 2 hours early and go to whatever like the deepest part of the building was and just get in crazy headspace so he could be Mankind.
Oh wow.
So weird. I was
Yes.
like, that's crazy. A method
Mhm.
acting Mankind.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah.
Daniel Day-Lewis of professional wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Yeah. Real character work right there for sure. Yeah.
Couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, that's super cool. Just being a live or like a Zoom live stream call with any big wrestler is always cool. And I've had a few of those on here, so it's like, how's it going? So
Oh, I know. You had
yeah.
Hernandez on, and I was just like,
Yeah.
that's
Hernandez.
that's crazy pants right there.
Yeah. Yeah, he was really cool. We had him on 2 times now, so he's a really cool guy and always yeah, very what's the word? Yeah, just yeah, very respectful, very nice, and he's willing to do anything. He's not like he doesn't just treat you like, oh, I'm a big time guy. I have certain amount of time to do this and this. So he was a really cool guy for sure. So yeah. And we had Ken Anderson on back in I think it was October or something. So
I
yeah,
saw it.
really cool guy. Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
also just saw that he had, I didn't even know this. Apparently Gable Stevenson was in his like at his school or whatever, and he just graduated from like
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah, he's
oh
a graduate of Anderson's Academy, so that's where he's been on his off time from WWE. Yeah.
that's dope.
Yeah. So hopefully big things for Gable Stevenson when he gets I guess officially called up. I think he's kind of a part of WWE, but yeah. Should be really cool stuff. And I know he's been training. I was like, oh, he's graduated now. I thought he's been in it for like just a few months now, but he's graduated and Anderson thinks he's worthy. So yeah, definitely cool stuff. Uh let's see.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Bullet Bronson says he also trained Top Light from AEW.
Oh heck
Mhm.
yeah, dude. Those guys are Dante Martin's a freaking nut job. This stuff that guy is so good.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah, he flips and that like that the bottom rope flip he does when someone comes around him. I was like how do you do that? Yeah.
he goes like over and then ends up like almost on the other side of the ring. It's beautiful.
Like how do you do that? You can't train that for sure. So
No,
yeah.
those springs were born in him.
Mm-hmm. I was like, I don't nobody's done they've done like overheads like that, but I was like, nobody's ever done it like that for sure. So
The only person I think that could do like kind of like what he does would be like Montez Ford.
mhm.
Because that
Yeah,
guy could probably pull
Oh
that off.
yeah,
He's crazy. He moonsaults into like
yeah.
the stratosphere. It's or like what? Not moonsaults. Frog splash into like the.
Probably. You get so
It's
much hang time
nuts.
on that too. It's just like, yeah.
That's scary.
Mm-hmm. I got a good video of that. I'm like, it's literally like a 7-second video of just him in the air. I was like, wow, how did you do that? Yeah, just soaring
Love
over
it.
the sky. And that enziguri he does, he just like jumps up and like throws his leg at you. It's not like a gentle one, just I'm like, how do you move your leg like that? So yeah,
Well,
definitely a great talent.
he's got a giant leg and he just makes it a whip and he just wrecks you.
Just bam. It's like, damn. Yeah. Yeah, he's become a favorite now. I've seen him. I mean, of course, know him from TV, but got to see him a couple times in Minnesota at a house show and a SmackDown. And yeah, a really cool wrestler for sure. So yeah. Um, actually, I'll let you go, Jesse.
all right. Let's see here. What is the best road story you have for us?
Okay. This is a good one. Okay, so I was going to this place, 127 Pro Wrestling. It was in Grimsley, Tennessee. It shut down. It's where I got to like wrestle and then beat Chase Stevens, so that was pretty cool.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so we went the back roads of whatever this like town, and there was like Sasquatch stuff everywhere. I don't know what it is about like these places, but they always have Sasquatch stuff. I don't know what that's about.
Yeah.
But so we're going down this back road. We're maybe like 45 minutes in. We probably got another 25 minutes till we get to the building. And
Mhm.
I'm like, is that what's up there? And my buddy's like, yeah. So there's these Amish people, right, on their cart, and they're like coming down the road with their horses,
Oh yeah.
and they're like,
Just waving
and I
it.
was like, hey. And then we were leaving the arena, and I had to go get gas or whatever, and they were like inside the gas station. I was like, oh, I didn't know you guys could come in here. I was like, this wasn't built in 1890.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, where you guys get? I thought you farmed everything. I don't know. So
That was
yeah.
a good one. I broke down on my debut to the same place. So like I called them and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to make it. And they're like, we'll come pick you up and take you back. And I was like, but it's like not a flat tire, like stuff is falling off. So I don't think that's right. So I missed my debut at that place. And that was wild.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just so many crazy people on the road. There's just so many road stories. My buddy had a fun one. Like he just messaged me the other day. He was on his way back from like North Carolina, and he stopped at Bucky's, wrestler headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, so I just bumped into who was it? It was like Ace Austin or something like that. He goes, Ace Austin was here. And I was like, what?
Wow. Mhm. Yeah.
I was like, did you tell him
Wow.
too sweet or anything? And he goes, no, I just left him alone. I was like, okay.
Oh man, you gotta say something. So yeah. Yeah, there's one time I saw Darius Martin at Valley Fair. I was like, what the fuck? What are you doing? I worked there for a few years. He just walked by and was like, oh I was like, it kind of looked familiar, and then like a second later, I was like, that's Darius Martin, and then he was gone. So I was like, oh, Darius Martin at Valley Fair in Minnesota. So yeah.
Why
So
not?
yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah,
saw
really.
it's when I was at SummerSlam, I was like, oh man, there's so many wrestlers here. Like
Mm-hmm.
there were
Oh yeah,
so
just like
many, they were everywhere.
wrestlers. Yeah. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I remember I saw one wrestler. He stands out because he's got a big mohawk and really jacked dude. He just standing in line at the merch table. I'm like, that's Mitch Paradise right there, a big wrestler. Yeah, I was like, oh, there you go. So it's always interesting when I get recognized at a WWE show as a fan. I'm like, who knows me here? So
Right?
so
It happens to me like not a ton, but like it happens now a little bit. Like I
mhm.
remember I was walking down the street and like I was doing that other show and I had the belt on and like 10 dudes like were and they're like, "Hey, Jackson Black." And I was like, "What the what is what?" And they're like,
What?
can we take a picture with you?" And I was like, "Of course."
Of course, yeah.
And then I
You
was
get it.
going to dinner like maybe like a week ago and I just hear, "Hey, Jackson Black." And I was like, why does everybody talk to me like they're from Jersey, but we're in like Tennessee? Like, what's happening?
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, yeah, it's getting I mean I haven't had it, but like getting asked to take a picture at a WWE event as an indie wrestler, that's gotta be an interesting feeling for sure. So yeah.
It's crazy. Dude, I went to Raw and I like bumped into like 4 or 5 people who are like, "Hey man, I love your stuff." And I was like, I don't have stuff. Like
No, I don't have stuff. Yeah, I am stuff. Yeah,
I love your stuff too, bro.
I guess. It's a good thing to say. Yeah. I like the work that you do at your regular work job. Sure.
Right? You drive those parts around like no one's business.
Yeah. I like the work that you do at Target. That's good work there.
I liked you when you were back in Kmart.
Like you were back.
You've changed, man.
Jeez, man. You shouldn't have traded companies. You're a heel now.
You sold out. You sold out.
Oh man, just boo them because they work at Target instead of Kmart now.
Oh.
Oh, man. Those
You're the
were
reason
good
Kmart
days.
went defunct.
Oh man.
Oh man. That's great.
Good stuff. Yeah. Oh man. I'll let you go, Jesse.
Oh geez, another one, eh?
Yeah.
Oh sheesh.
Oh no.
Um,
Out of all the opponents you have faced in your career, who is the one you have learned the most from?
Ooh. Um. Ooh. That's hard. Uh. I guess the guy that I was in like a rivalry with, because I was like super green. He kind of like I never really beat him clean, but man, he took me like under and like told me to like slow the hell down. I guess I'd say the Johnny Showtime dude. I was like I got to
Right.
wrestle Chase and I've got to wrestle some good people. Uh, I have like a career rivalry right now with a guy named Andy Optimal. I think I've beaten him like 6 times or 5 times or
Yeah, yeah.
but
There you
he's the career rival right now.
Rare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, there's one guy or well, two guys in Minnesota. They've had like over 13 matches. I was like, it's feud of the year for sure. So I saw like 6 or 7 of them. I was like, this is groundbreaking right here. So yeah. And one of the guys was like 2 years in. I was like, feud of the year, and you're only a couple years in. That's super cool right there. So yeah.
It's all about the effort of and what you put in because you could be in like 6 months and be just killing it because it clicked. It just has to click.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And we've been Bullet Bronson and Matthias, they've had like 3 or 4 matches, but we've had both of them on the show a lot. So it's kind of building that and kind of having like a career rivalry on on here at least, building up to their big title match and maybe more matches down the line. So yeah, it's good stuff. So yeah. Oh, let's go with one of mine. What is your favorite food?
Uh, chicken, definitely chicken.
Yeah. Oh
Uh,
yeah.
in
Chicken's good.
all of its incarnations.
Mm.
Chicken is a very versatile protein. I love chicken. I can
Mm.
talk about. I'm like Bubba Gump from Forrest. Like from.
You can
I
butterfly
just.
There you
it. You can
I just.
coconut it.
Yeah. I love. I love chicken. Chicken's the best.
Chicken. Yeah, yeah. And what's your favorite dessert?
I love everything. If I were to have to guess, it'd be cheesecake.
Oh yeah,
I crush some cheesecake.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
in the same boat with you. I love my cheesecake.
Oh,
Yeah.
so good, so good.
Cheesecake's all right, but I can see how people like
Boo
it.
this
So
man. Boo him.
I mean,
Canceled. You're
yeah,
canceled.
cancel. Yeah. Yeah, what am I? I would probably say an apple pie person. So pie is good stuff. Poontang pie too. So,
You,
yeah.
you Rudy Poo.
Oh man. Shout out to The Rock. I'm sure you're not
Right?
listening, but
Hey,
yeah.
the guy that trained me trained The Rock.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Boom.
yeah. Yeah, Bruce Pritchard, a legend. So
No,
or
Tom Pritchard.
Tom
Yeah,
Pritchard,
Tom
not
Pritchard.
Bruce.
Bruce was
Tom
the
Pritchard.
front of house guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bruce.
Brother
Bruce was
love.
also always red in the face.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Cornet
Tom
red.
Pritchard, he's the legend.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
good guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah, yeah. I think he has something coming up in the NWA, right? He's doing a speech or something.
Oh yeah, he just did an interview, I think, with like Billy Corgan.
Oh
There's some
wow,
like
okay.
yeah, because like the guy I was talking about, AJ Kazana, he's a NWA guy. He's a JPWA guy too. A lot of that
Yeah.
stuff's cool. Like there's like you have Impact Wrestling, which is like Nashville, which is like in town, like not in town but in state. Like there's a lot of it's a pretty good area right now. Knoxville only draws big shows, but like other areas they do good.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Oh what are some new places that you want to work at?
In state there's Imperial, Joe Kazana Promotions. I want to work Ohio has one called War. I want to work there. Warrior Pro Wrestling, always everybody wants to work there. That's a banging show.
Oh yeah,
New South in Alabama. I want to work that. I want to go everywhere. I just want to beat people up, stretch them.
yeah. You'll have to.
Oh,
You got to come to.
I
Oh,
got a booking today. And it's got like the Heat Seekers. They're a really good tag team. They are on New Japan Strong.
oh, wow.
Ricky and Kerry Morton.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not sure. There's like a couple other big name people that are on this card, and I like somehow got on it.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it
So
sounds
it's
like a
gonna be
stack.
it's I'll send you the thing later. It's bonkers.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm going to that show with a notebook.
Oh, yeah, yeah. So, how did you do this, Ricky? How did you do this? Yeah.
Oh, dude, no, that's how I know. I watch a lot of Ricky Morton. Like if you if you give me like a body slam, I'm like like I got the Ricky Morton facials that you
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
I do
And
gotta
hell,
say, oh,
he's got a school like 2 hours from here called School of Morton too.
Oh, wow. Oh, he's kind of cool. Okay. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah. Uh,
uh,
we'll get to this.
I was gonna say like speaking of Ricky Morton, he's coming up here to North Dakota, Minnesota. I'm gonna do anything I can to meet him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I have never met him. I heard he was like a super chill dude. Rock dude, like what you will see. I saw him at NWA like event maybe like 6 or 7 months ago, whatever it was, and the entire place just goes bonkers, and they're like rock and roll, like the whole place goes nuts. So over. It's not even fair. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
amazing someone his age is still like in the ring.
he said
Yeah.
he's on the farewell tour, but like,
Oh,
everybody has a farewell tour.
Yeah. You
And then
look
another
at
one. And then another
yeah.
one.
yeah, you look at modern bands or like old bands and they're like, this is our final tour ever. Next year, they're on tour.
We're back for the
Yeah.
money
We're
grab,
back,
boys.
baby.
Oh man. Ric Flair's last match. So yeah. How many he's had like 3 or 4 or maybe more last matches now.
I swear
Well,
that
here's a good little I just remember this because we're talking about Ric Flair. So Steamboat went to train at the JPWA. He did his like what was it, Return of the Dragon like show.
Oh.
And I think he teamed with like FTR or something. I can't remember who he teamed with. But he came to
Oh.
train at the JPWA too with like a bunch of those dudes, and I was like, dude, they got to take arm
Yeah.
drags from Ricky Steamboat.
Yeah. Wow.
Bonkers.
Yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, yeah. The great Ricky Steamboat for sure. So yeah. I didn't know he was still doing some stuff here and there, but it's really cool. Yeah. Oh, let's
Probably saw Rick and was like, yeah, I got to do it. Like,
yeah, that's right. He's still going. He took like a suplex or something. I was like, how does a guy like that still taking suplexes? But
I mean,
yeah,
he was taking bumps all over the place. Like he was training with like Jay Lethal. He was just like bumping. I was like, what is happening?
this is Ric Flair,
you know,
guys.
yeah, he said he's gonna live in the ring and die in the ring, and a lot of people I think are now like holding him to account for that.
Yeah, I think he'll actually do it. I think. Yeah.
Like we're gonna see it. We paid money to see this.
Yeah. Oh man, but it was like a few weeks after that Ric Flair last match, big show, and he's like, "I want to have another one." I'm like,
Oh
"What is
no!
I
How
thought
many
that
times
was,
we? How many times we've got to teach you this lesson, old man?
Everybody knows that his last match was like Shawn Michaels.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's probably
Perfect.
perfect ending, perfect everything, but he's still going, and I'm pretty sure that TNA last match was horrible. So yeah, but no, that last match show seemed pretty good. There was
Oh
a lot
yeah,
of people there, NWA theme and everything. So yeah,
it was
they had
stacked.
the announcer from Impact there. I was like, I haven't seen him in a long time. So yeah,
Which one was it? Penzer?
that was. I think it was like he did like the early TNA, like when it was NWA TNA stuff, I
Oh,
believe. Or
I just remember like I talked to David Penzer one time, and then like I friended him on Facebook, and then he like tried to like give me financial rates for a house or something. And I was like,
nice.
sure.
Sure. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, who was Penz? It was probably Penzer. I just looked up announcers Impact Wrestling and I see Vince McMahon and Michael Cole.
what?
Google's wrong again.
And then you see the TNA guys. So
My
Mike
God.
Tenay, Christy
Well,
Hemi's on there, I guess. So yeah. Vince McMahon, the greatest Impact announcer of all time.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good.
That's real good shit.
That's real.
My-
That's real.
My favorite one is they had like Booker T and Kevin Nash.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember
Mhm.
this? And
Yeah,
Booker T
I
was
just recently
Black
saw
Snow.
that stuff. Black Snow.
Oh, Black
Boogity
Snow. Booker T ain't
Yeah.
here. This is Black Snow.
Black Snow. I want to get in the ring, see some Black Snow, something like that. I was like, how have I
Oh.
not seen this before? And I was like, I watched the back, and I was like, Black
So good.
Snow and Chet Lemon. So
Chet. That was
yeah.
almost like John Cena's whatever his name was on the Southpaw.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. What was his?
I was really
John's-
big in Utica, New York for 6
Utica.
weeks.
What's his name? Southpaw Wrestling name. Yeah, it was a interest. Headed by Lance. Oh yeah, Lance Catterman.
Lance
Catamaran.
Catamaran.
Oh,
This is
Catamaran.
Lance Catamaran.
Yeah.
And I was really big lead anchor up in Utica, New York for about 6 weeks.
About 6 weeks. And then we got Fandango as Chet Cheddarfield.
Chet Cheddarfield.
Oh yeah. People gotta bring back those classic names, just like I'll just Chet and then put whatever be after it. Chet.
Yeah.
Chet
Chet Lemon.
McChesterson.
Chet Chester. Oh man.
I don't want to hang out with Chet Chesterton.
Chet.
Now Chet McChesterton, on the other hand.
He's from Winchesterton, Fieldville, Iowa.
Oh, well, Oh, there's an actual. Oh, okay. Yeah, not a good. Not a good deal. Okay. Oh. Oh man. Where should we go? Um. Oh yeah. I have a little word association. So basically, it's a couple names, and I want to get your thoughts on them from when you first met them, or just what you think about it. What you think about them in general. So, first name we got is the Big Dummy Malachi Johnny Showtime.
Oh, just a big sweetheart. Just a big sweetheart. He's a big sweetie.
Yeah. Patrick O'Malley.
Oh, dude, love that guy. He's like a good ref. Little ginger friend of mine. Good dude. Solid guy.
Yeah. Uh, Rocky Rivers.
Uh, Rocky Rivers. Talented guy. I know he plays guitar. He's super nice to me. He tags with a guy that I just like have beaten a bunch of times. But no, good guy. I haven't met any scumbags like yet. I'm waiting.
Yeah, yeah. That kind of sounds like an old school name, Rocky Rivers or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
Rocky Chet Rivers.
Chet
Yeah,
Rivers.
Chet
Chet
Rivers.
Rivers making his debut.
I just found my country music name. Thank you.
Chet
Oh,
Rivers
I was gonna
on the
use it as a
banjo.
really terrible weatherman.
Oh
This
yeah,
is
yeah. There you
this
go.
is Chet Rivers with the 9 o'clock forecast.
Yeah,
There's a 10% chance it's got weather outside.
bad weather. You see that big red square? That's some weather right there. So
And if
yeah.
you're in that area, there's weather coming your way. Back to
Oh yeah.
you.
Back to you.
There's a 100% chance of the weather doing something today.
Yeah. Back to you. Back to you, Lance Catterman.
Catamaran.
Catamaran.
Catamaran. Why can't I pronounce it? Yeah.
Because you're looking at it.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm looking. Oh man. Yeah. Daisy Kills.
Oh, this guy's got the juice, bro. He's
Juice.
he's got it. Like, just watch. Like, he's gonna be. I just feel he'll pop up on NXT or something like soon.
Oh yeah.
I feel it. He's got the whole package. I don't know if you have seen any of his videos. They are killer. He does like ukulele stuff, and he'll be like singing, and he's like a heel. So he'll be singing. He's like, and then this town stinks, and everybody in this town is trash. Like,
There you go. Yeah. The rock
ladies love him.
concert.
Lady loves him. Ladies love him. Well trained. He did Chicago. He was in Chicago for a while. Now he's in Florida, wrestling like
Oh, nice.
kind of the same people that like Channing. What is his name? Stacks in NXT.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He,
I was like,
with the he used to be the guy named Jake Tucker when he was out here. But yeah, he's like got the same dude. That guy's going to the show. You can just tell.
yeah, definitely.
And a sweetheart too. Just a good dude.
Yeah. Kyler Hunt.
Oh, okay. So Kyler's young, and I like beating up Kyler. I beat up Kyler a few times. Kyler can take a Kyler can take a hit. I called him. So his last name's Hunt. So I messed up and like blew what I was gonna do, but I went to like Chick-fil-A and I got like a bunch of like ketchup like those ketchup things. And so I was gonna come out and I like the whole week and a half lead up 2 weeks, whatever it was the show, I kept calling him the ketchup kid, Kyler Hunt. And I would like have ketchup in my hand. And so I planned on going to the show, but I left the ketchup packet. So I went to the show anyway. I beat him up, but when I was gonna go to my corner and just like pelt him with ketchup packets.
Nice. Oh man. Yeah. Like what's that movie? Big Daddy order like 30 packets of ketchup
I
or
want
something.
32 packets of ketchup. See,
32.
he's doing good by himself. I want to go to school. See, it's amazing. Yeah.
It's amazing. Oh yeah, good stuff. Yeah, every friend that I talk to that's my age has never heard that quote. I was like, what do you guys watch on? What if you guys watched it in your childhood? But
There's weird people. Just they don't watch the
Yeah.
things that they
it's
should
weird.
watch.
Mhm.
I'll be
Where are you
quoting
guys?
things. I just go balls. I'll just go balls to walls. I'll start quoting things people don't understand. I'll laugh and then keep quoting.
Mhm. I was like, why are you guys watching the Kardashians when you should be watching Big Daddy?
Right? Where were you?
Where were you this time? I watched a lot of old movies as a kid, and I was only born in 2002, but I just watched like old 90s stuff. I was like, this is good
They're
stuff for sure.
gold. It's all
Yeah.
gold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Especially Adam Sandler. He's definitely gold for sure. So, yeah.
My go-to is Happy Gilmore. I've probably seen that movie like 130 times.
Oh, yeah.
My go-to Adam Sandler movie is Little Nicky.
Oh, yeah. Little Nicky.
I love it.
La, 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 la.
I will eat your heart.
Love it. This Coke tastes like Pepsi.
Good. Okay. It's like, hey, why'd you do that?
Made his Coke taste like Pepsi.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's been a long time
Solid.
I've seen Little Nicky. So, yeah. Good movie for sure.
Solid.
Yeah. Let's okay. I'll go with one last question here. Um, what are some future shows that you have coming up?
Okay, so I'm on that show that has got like Ricky Morton and his son Kerry Morton. It's got I don't know, it's got a bunch of people on it. It's bonkers. I got that coming up. I'm gonna show up to a couple of shows. I got hopefully some MSWA, that's the big crowd in Rockwood coming up. Hopefully make my way back down to Mississippi. Working on connecting those like Indiana dates. Now I just now I just show up to shows and just have the gear in the bag, and I'm like, eh. And the chances are like it usually works. It usually works. So you get to debut somewhere and like I help put the ring together, and they're like, oh, that guy's cool. Not really.
Yeah, yeah.
They don't know the true you yet.
Wait till you see me go through the curtain, then you'll be like, oh, that guy, don't book him.
Blacklist him, never let him back.
Never let him back in. Oh man, he's a bad guy. Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, I know a few wrestlers actually just in general, if you're going to a wrestling show, I know I know they say like bring your gear. You could, if like somebody backed out, you can jump in or something. And I was like, it's definitely a great idea for sure. So
It always it works a lot. Very rarely does it not work. Like very rarely is there somebody that's like, there's always that guy that like has a broken car, but he's like, yeah, I'll be there. And then like 6 hours before the show, he's like, oh man, my car's broke.
oh no. I was like, it's a 12-hour drive. I can't, now we both can't be on the show. Oh no. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all we got for you. Is awesome to have you on the show again for Jackson Black 2. And yeah, I've been watching your stuff. I'll try to check it more on the Jackson Black show. It seems like good stuff happening on there, and can't
Very
wait to see what you
entertaining.
in the future.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, fans, thanks for joining. And if you want to check out Jackson Black stuff, he's on social media. I'll tag that stuff on Facebook and everywhere. Oh yeah, you got a TikTok too. I just saw that. So
TikTok,
yeah.
YouTube, Pandora,
Yeah.
Spotify, everything.
I heard TikTok, and now I gotta follow you on there.
You gotta follow the TikTok now. Oh yeah. Yeah, you post some interesting stuff on there. So
That's right.
Yeah. But yeah, thanks again, and thanks fans for joining on, and we'll see you in the next one. We are gonna sign out now. All right, give it a second.